What's up, it's Skidaro here. Welcome back to more Pokémon Colosseum. In the last episode, we went to the Snag-Up hideout for the first time and caught Shadow Bayleaf. And in this episode, we are going to continue doing things in the Aftergame. Now, I welcome you here just outside of Mirror B's room in the Pyrite Caves again. And you're probably wondering, what am I doing all the way back here a third time? Well, that is because after you beat the game, there is something special here. And it's not Miracle B. Let me show you. After you beat the game... Yep. You! What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Yep. Wreath and Foam are here. Which means if you didn't catch the Shadow Remoraid or Shadow Mantine they had, now's your second chance to catch them. It also means that if you want to fight Miracle B, you're going to have to do it before you defeat Evice in the main game. So, if you want to... Yeah, what am I trying to say? If you want to fight him, you might want to do it before you enter Railgun Tower. Anyway, now that I'm done showing you that, I'm going to go to Phoenix City because there is something else there I want to show you. Alright, we're back here at Phoenix City, and upon arriving, we have a new email. So let's see what this email says. In order to get this email, you have to go to, like, one other location other than the location you were just in. So, anyway. Hi, big guy. We've been hearing about Shadow Pokemon from people visiting the Under from Pyrite. A lot of the visitors have seen the Shadow Pokemon. Net and the Under should have more information for you. Alright, so, looks like there's another Shadow Pokemon on the loose. So, we're going to have to take a look into that. Now... I'm going to show here. Well, first of all, I should mention, after you beat the game, the trade post at the Phoenix Pokemon Center is now open, which means you can transfer Pokemon from your Game Boy Advance Pokemon games into this game. So that's cool. Anyway, what I want to show you is at the mayor's house right here. When you go inside after you beat the game, Trudley and Thudley, the other of Mirror B's peons, are here. So yes, if you didn't catch Makuhita early in the game, you could now have a chance to catch it from, I think, Trudley? Is this Trudley? I honestly don't know, and I honestly don't care. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you that, just in case. Anyway, like the email said, let's go visit the Under. I will meet you all there. Well, specifically at Net's house. So, yeah, be right back. Okay, we're back here at Net's house, so now that we're here, let's go inside and see what Net has to say about this supposed Shadow Pokemon that is on the loose. Alright, Net's in here, so let's just talk to him. Oh, hi Derek! I think there's been a sneaky trainer in the Under lately. There's a guy in front of the junk shop named Gurks. He's apparently saw the Shadow Pokemon in battle. The quickest way to find is to ask Gurk himself. Derek, can you check on it? Okay, so looks like this Pokemon trainer named Gurk, who is in front of the Pokemon Center, has some information we need to beat out. I mean, kindly talk to him about. And I don't know why I had to repeat that, but I just felt the need to. Anyway, the trainer we're looking for is up here. So we just go upstairs here, go through this door right here, and it's right next to the junk shop where that old man was and that other person from the Kids Grid was. This person right here. Huh? What's that? You want to know about Shadow Pokemon that I battled? How about we battle first? If you win, I'll happily tell you about the Shadow Pokemon's trainer. Okay, so just like with that guy in Pyrite, we're going to have to beat up this guy in order to get the information we need. It just sends out a bunch of Wailord. Yes, he has 2 Wailords. Honestly, they are giant in this game. I cannot believe how giant they are. Well, then again, they are based off whales, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Anyway, this should not be too bad, because thanks to our Pokemon that know Solar Beam for Flygon and Thunderbolt for Zip Zap, this battle should not take too long at all. I mean, there we go. We just defeated the first Wailord with no problem at all. Call me Ishmael. Haha. And that is the only quote from Moby Dick I know. And there's Amnesia. That'll raise its special defense, which can be a problem, especially since both of my moves are special. So, whatever. Hopefully this one turn of attack will do the trick. There's Solar Beam, and didn't do that much damage. Then again, it doesn't get the same type of attack bonus Flygon does. Hopefully this Thunderbolt will do the trick. And it does! Alright! Alright. Speaking about Moby Dick, I know I've stated before I haven't read the book before, but I would like to. Please do not spoil what happens in that book. in the comments below, because, again, no one likes to be spoiled. And there goes Garks. Oh my god, the people in this game have totally ridiculous names. But then again, I can't remember names worth a damn. Okay. Alright! I promised that I'd tell you about Shadow Pokemon. That trainer was this guy named Bluno in a flashy blue outfit. He had a Shadow Crocodile with him. So, alright! Looks like it's the third Johto starter we've been looking for. We got information about it some time ago from Net, so looks like we have another Pokemon to get. Now, instead of me just going to another place to get a certain email from Net saying where the Shadow Pokemon is located, I'm just going to meet you where the Shadow Pokemon is. So, without further ado, I will see you all there. Okay, the place where we're going to want to go is the Shadow Pokemon Lab, because, like I said before, that's where the Shadow Pokemon resides. And if you don't believe me, well, if you go to another area, any area at all, it doesn't have to be this one, you'll get an email. So let's just check out that email. Again, you'll be getting a lot of emails in the post-game. So let's check this out. Let's see, Mercia and Pirate Town. It appears as if criminals are gathering at the Shadow Pokemon Lab again. There's more. People have seen a Cypher Peon in a gaudy blue outfit with a Shadow Crocodile. I wonder what's up. So yeah, that's your hint right there that this Bluno person is located at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. So let's just go inside and see what is up. Okay, first off, I'm going to switch Pokemon here because, let's see, I'm going to have Blackout and Bugsy in front right here. Now, if you remember from the last time I went here, I failed to catch one Shadow Pokemon here. And the best part about this place is that once you come back here, searching for that Shadow, Cypher Peon, who has the third Johto starter, you have a chance to catch any Shadow Pokemon that the Cypher Peons that dropped from the ceiling here had. For example, this trainer right here. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment ever since I failed to catch the Shadow Murkrow that she had. And speak of the devil, looks like she's sending out Murkrow first thing. And it's still female too. That's the thing I've been meaning to talk about. There is a glitch in this game, which I will explain later. Right now, I'm just going to show you that, prove that she still has a Shadow Pokemon. Well, there it is, Shadow Murkrow, people. Anyway, a glitch in this game. I've heard that there is a glitch where the genders of a Pokemon are not exact. Like, for example, a Shadow Pokemon can be male one moment and female another battle if you fail to catch it. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, then that's a pretty big bug. Also, there's another big bug in this game revolving around failing, well, Shadow Pokemon. And that is shininess in this game. Yes, you have a chance to catch shiny Pokemon in this game. However, the weird thing about this is the Pokemon that is shiny does not retain shininess when you catch it. Or, well, let me explain. When you see a shiny Pokemon, a trainer, well, when a Shadow Pokemon is shiny with the trainer, it may not retain shininess once it's caught, which is really stupid. However, if a Pokemon shows up normal as a trainer, it has a chance to become shiny when you catch it. I know, it's really confusing. It's a really big bug in the game. I don't know why they left that in there. And there's rough skin, not like I care. Anyway, it's really bad game design, and honestly, I don't know how they could have missed that. But then again, does anyone really care? Anyway, I am just going to go through this battle as if I needed this Murkrow, which I do, because, again, I'm trying to catch every Shadow Pokemon in this game, and holy crap, Bugsy! Man, you take those hits like a house! Anyway, Mega Horn right here, Nuzleaf. You missed! Go, you missed! Hopefully this will flinch Murkrow, so it doesn't really matter since it's probably gonna fly. There we go, flies up again. And Nuzleaf is confused, come on, confused. Ah! Well, there goes Bugsy. Yep. I gotta admit, in this game, the enemy's AI is surprisingly good. I mean, they know which moves to do, they know which Pokemon to attack. I mean, honestly, it's a really... They have surprisingly good AI, especially Evice with that one strategy with slacking and smoking. That is genius. Let's see. Since Murkrow is at the level of catchability, I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball at it. I don't care if it's in the air because it still works, even though it shouldn't, but, you know. And let's just kill Nuzleaf right here with one Flame Wheel, and this should do it! Just catch this thing! Hopefully. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3, and boom goes the dynamite! There we go! The missing Murkrow I missed the first time is caught. And with this one last Flame Wheel, it should defeat... There we go! Nuzleaf is down! Downtown! Alright, all that experience, give it to me. And there we go! I have officially caught every Shadow Pokemon there is in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Not the entire game, just the Shadow Pokemon Lab, so do not get me wrong. Anyway, that was one person right there, so now we're just going to move on. One problem with this place, like I said, you have a chance to catch every Shadow Pokemon, well, any Shadow Pokemon that these dropping Cypher Peons had. However... Anyway, during that battle right there, Umbreon and Espeon grew to level 57, and off-camera, Expo grew to level 58. I'm just going to take the time right now to revive Bugsy. Anyway, like I was saying, however, the bad thing about that is that if you already caught the Shadow Pokemon they have, you have to face them anyway, which really wears on you when you're going through this place. Anyway, I'm just going to heal up my party right here and switch up my team a little bit. Which means, yeah, and it wears on you pretty fast. Like, for example, well, what I'm trying to say is, like, through the Aftergame, you have to go through pretty big lengths just to get to a place where you catch Shadow Pokemon that you missed through the main story. Like, for example, for me showing you that Wreath and Firma were at Mirabee's hiding place. Like I was saying, in order to get to that place where you fought Mirabee the first time, in order to get to Wreath and Firma, you have to reface every trainer that's required to get to that area in order to get there. And it really wears on you. I mean, sure, it's a good way to level up your Pokemon if you need to, but it's just tedious for anyone who doesn't want to go through that. And yeah, and as for me, I just got out of a recording for Donabelle's contest with Super Mario Sunshine, that lily pad level, and I'm already frustrated as it is. And just doing this backtracking and all these trainer battles, I just want to get this over with. Anyway, I'll meet you back after this battle. Ooh, Thunder! Alright, Thunder is a very powerful electric-type move. It's less accurate than Thunderbolt, but it's more powerful. And I know I'm crazy by saying this, but I feel like power is more important than accuracy. So, you know what? I am going to risk it. I'm going to give up Thunderbolt for Thunder. Call me crazy, but I just want to do that. And the best part is that Thunder can hit enemies in the air, doubling the power or something like that. Anyway, now that I've said that, let's just continue with the battle. Okay, anyway, that is the last mandatory trainer in order to get all the way here. Now, I know this is crazy, especially for me to say right now, but I'm going to go back to that PC and rearrange my party a bit, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I rearranged my party a little bit and added an old party member back into my team for the fight that we're about to face. And I also switched up Blackout and Koshi to the front of my party. And now that I've said that, let us go down here once again where we fought Ian. I should warn you that you might want to save, well, you want to save before coming in here and getting up to this point right here because the data's not here either. How are we supposed to make more Shadow Pokemon with it? What? How did you sneak up on me like that? Huh? Don't I know you from somewhere? Like at the mayor's home in Phoenix. You've been spoiling Cypher's plans all over, haven't you? You're not going to mess my plan up. Thus begins the fight with the third Cypher Peon we met at Phoenix City. Now, the Shadow Pokemon he has, I'll explain in a minute as he sends out his Pokemon, As you can see, there's Crocodile, the awesomeness that is. Which is at level 32, which it should be a Feraligatr by now, but whatever. Video game logic. Anyway, just to show that it's a Shadow Pokemon, like we haven't heard before, well, there's your proof right there. Anyway, the person you fight here, it depends on the person you fought at Phoenix Sea as well. To remember, the person you fight here has the Shadow starter that is strong against your starter. For example, if you chose Quilava like I did, you'll be facing Crocodile like I am. If you caught Shadow Bayleaf at the beginning, you'll be facing Quilava here. And if you chose Crocodile, you'd be facing Bayleaf. Anyway, now that there's confusion. Darn it. Shadow Rusher here. I'm gonna try so hard not to defeat Crocodile by accident because, well, if you defeat it here, you're not gonna be able to catch it ever again. Which is something I should bring up, which I'm quite embarrassed to actually bring up. But Pokemon in this game, you know how I said like you have a chance of catching any Shadow Pokemon if you missed out on it? Well, I did a little bit more research, and there are a few Shadow Pokemon which you only have a couple chances in the game in order to catch. For example, the Shadow Starters, yeah, you only have a few times to catch those. Well, once for the other two, but only a few times for your main starter. Let's see, Skarmory, the Shadow Pokemon Gonzap has, you only have like 2 times to catch him. Well, 2 chances to catch him. I'm sure there's others, but, you know, those are the only ones I can think of. So I'm sorry if I led you wrong on that. It's my fault. I got the information wrong. My bad. Anyway, did not realize this Grumpig was going to be kicking my balls this much. With its balls on its body. Oh my god. I gotta wonder what happens to Grumpig when it, Spoink when it evolves in Grumpig. Like, where's that ball that was keeping it alive go? Maybe it's one of the balls on its body right there, but who cares? We defeated it. And give me my experience. And then there's Muck right there. Spelled backwards is, again, a dirty word. I am so sick. But not as sick as attacking toucans, that's for sure. Oh boy. So Crocodile is basically going to be using Shadow Rush on you through the whole battle. Let's see. Let's take care of Muck right here. Let's confuse Crocodile so it'll hurt itself more than it's going to hurt us. And wow, just like Koshi right there. I will admit, even though I said like Flygon is a really good Pokemon, I've been giving it the shaft more than I have any other Pokemon in my team. But I'm sorry for all you Flygon fans or Koshi Shushi fans out there. And there goes, speaking of the devil, there goes Koshi right there. I am so sorry. I am planning on using my rare candies on it, so no big deal. Well, it is a big deal for some people, but whatever. Mind Freak, just do the job right here, right now. Let's see, Shadow Rush on Mind Freak right here. It doesn't do that much damage because, again, Crocodile's at level 30. Shadow Pokemon stay at the level they're originally at. They don't gain or levels, so yeah, you may want to watch out for that. Let's see, what am I going to do? Might as well attack Muck with both my Pokemon because it is a special tank. Super effective. Wow! I just noticed it is at level 63 too, so wow. This fight can be pretty difficult. Well, for me at least, when I did this off camera. Especially when Muck does that. It does minimize and raise its evasiveness, which can really suck at times. Let's see, I am going to attack Muck again with both my Pokemon, because if one fails, the other can just do the job quickly. Anyway, super effective, there we go, and there goes Muck right there, which is just a bigger version of Grimer. Oh boy. I don't know about you, but Muck is like, I'm switching gears here, I'm going to talk about the anime here, but I gotta say, Muck is probably one of the more obscure Pokemon Ash has caught throughout his journey. I don't know, what other Pokemon do you think Ash caught which is quote-unquote obscure? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Let's see, we gotta tap camera up and I don't know. Boy. Let's try that and Confuse Ray on camera up again, just to make sure. Because I don't want to, again, I don't want to defeat Okay, there goes it. So if I just use Confuse right now, it'll just reconfuse Crocodile. Or not do anything if it's still confused. Which I think it is still confused. Let's see. Oh wow, it's not confused! Okay, well then, called it! Alright, I know it's going to be crazy right here, but I'm going to try catching it after this turn. I know it's crazy, but, you know, you could all go screw off. Because that's what I want to do! Anyway, since it is a water Pokemon, let's try catching it in a Nets Ball. I would try Pokeballs, but, you know, I just want to be original with Crocodile right here. Anyway, I've done that. Let's do Confuse Ray just to skip a turn again. I could have used Moonlight, but I don't think it would have done anything since I think Blackout's HP is full. Anyway, let's do this! 1, 2, 3, and there we go! There's Shadow Crocodile! Not hard to catch at all. Then again, it is a weak Shadow Pokemon, so whatever. We defeated Bluno! Arg! There goes my hopes of becoming an admin. And just give us the money and leave. Which he does right there. Anyway, now that that's all over, we can just take this place right here. I don't know why we couldn't do it in the beginning, but, you know, just to warn you, if you come down here to expect to use a shortcut, don't, because you're just going to fight that trainer anyway. I don't know why there's a cutscene right here, probably just to show that this door locks from the outside, or inside, whichever you want to call it. Anyway, there's one more stop I want to do before we end off this video, so I will meet you there. Okay, there is an email we get once we exit the lab, so let's look at it. Let's see, email. Oh, wow, this just explains pictures. Anyway, Derek, did you know your PDA can receive not only emails, it can also accept digital photos? I'll send one of you to test. Let's see. Nice picture. It's just a girl with her shroomish. Wow, how interesting. Anyway, that's just to show that this PDA can show images. Anyway, now that that's over, let's meet up with at the place where I want to go. Okay, and I spoiled my surprise by getting yet another email message. Okay, let's just see this one. Let's see, email. Let's see, how many does that make in this episode? I think 5. Oh my god, let's see. Hi, this is Bit, the Under. Let's see, there's this freaky rumor going around that Snag Holdout fixed a big snag machine. Do you think it's true? Can you look into it too, Derek? Okay, so it looks like we got our next mission for the next episode. However, before we end off this episode, I want to show all of you the certain thing I wanted to show at the since the beginning of this project. So I will meet you all where I want to go. Man, there's gotta be a lot of cutting in this episode. Anyway, here we are at the Relic Forest right here. Now we're here because I'm going to show you the dynamics of the Time Flute. Yes, the item that's said to purify any Shadow Pokemon and summon Celebi. What you want to do is, in order to use the Time Flute, you need to be in the Relic Forest for it to work. Anyway, just go into your items and select the Shadow Pokemon you want to purify instantly. Now, I've taken the liberty of taking out the quote-unquote most deadliest Shadow Pokemon of them all, or perfect Shadow Pokemon as they say, because you can purify it. And there's Celebi right there. So yeah, basically what I did, essentially, was I took all of Cypher's hard work, all the time they spent in creating this ultimate Shadow Pokemon, and I just erased it in a mere seconds. Am I a jerk or what? Anyway, yeah, there's Tyranitar, the awesomeness that is. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show, and now that I've shown that off, and now that I caught the Shadow Crocodile, aka the third Johto starter, we're gonna end things off here, alright? So, next time on Pokémon Colosseum, we are going to be looking into that giant snag machine that Snag'em is supposedly working on, alright? So, see you all then!